So the best weighted hook I had was this eagle claw in my bag. So I just kind of rigged it up. Oh, we just got another one. Look at that. I just rigged it up with that eagle claw because it was the only weighted hook I had. And man, we're slaying them right now. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that showed up. That's why I did the head cam, so you guys could get some good jumps here. Hey guys, we're trying something different today. It's around 10 a.m. I'm over back at my local pond here at Pecana. Usually I'm fishing in that back corner, but I'm up in the front corner today, so there's a lot less like moss and algae on the surface. But usually between like 10 and 12 has been like a rough time to catch fish for me lately. Usually 6 to 10 is pretty good, and then after 12 for me. But I saw this guy had a setup, and I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't have a Ned rig, but I do have kind of like a TRD tube bait, and he also would use like a swim bait style like this without the jig head, but I'll show you what he means. So I wanted to try this method I saw. Basically, if I can show you here on the rod, basically putting the swim bait on the drop shot like this, and then down here for the weight, tying on a Ned rig. Now I don't have a Ned rig set up, but what I do have is a weighted hook and that little TRD little swim bait there, tubesy, and basically running it like this, if you can see. So you have kind of a bottom and a top water, you know, like for one on the bottom and one going through suspended. So what I'm using is a eagle claw weighted hook. It's a quarter or eighth of an ounce, with also the weight of the TRD green pumpkin on there. And then I've got the power bait reel stick 3-inch like shad on there. So I want to try like a realistic swim bait on the top with the green pumpkin on the bottom, and I've got my standard 1/0 drop shot Yamakatsu hooks on there, which I normally use for drop shotting. So that's the basic setup. I'm going to get out there and try this and see if it catches anything right now. Stay tuned. Now the first thing I need to apologize for is that I'm right up next to the main road here, so we're probably going to get a lot of street noise. But here's the setup here. I'm kind of doing a head cam today, so hopefully the video comes out okay. So that's my setup, if you can see that. And let's give this a shot. I only got the one rod, the one setup. I might be able to try different swim baits or even worm instead on the top. But let's see if this hooks into anything right now. We just hit 150 subscribers today, guys. Thank you. I appreciate all the support. I'm going to keep pumping out videos, trying new things. If you guys have any suggestions for things you want me to try or places, let me know. And I appreciate all the support, all the comments. Thank you so much. Something's playing with it right now. I just got a few tugs right there. First cast, I just got a couple of tugs. Oh, something just really grabbed it right there. Now, with that first cast, really got some crazy ass tugs on it. I don't know if that was just like some bluegills, or if that was a bass. We'll see. Hopefully I got this camera at a good angle. And hopefully you guys can hear me okay with where it's located with all this noise behind me. Yeah, I sometimes feel that this time of the day for me, between like 10 and 12, 1 o'clock, there's like this transition, you know, early morning from like 6 to 10 when I'm out fishing. You know, I'm doing pretty good with the bass around the shores, the banks. They seem to be more aggressive inside fish, you know, inside this area, hunting and stuff. Where, you know, after like 12, 1 o'clock, they kind of move out to a little bit deeper waters, and the slow rolling deep drop shots work pretty good. But I find that between that like 10 to 12 time, there's kind of a lull sometimes where I still catch some fish, but some of them can be out a little further, some can be in a little closer. So I feel like this setup might actually be interesting, because you got, you know, two different kinds of baits on there. One's really working the bottom, one's a little bit more suspended. You've got like the green pumpkin that looks more like a little like grub or kind of a small crawdad maybe, and then you got like a realistic looking swim bait on the top. So we'll see. Kind of curious to see if this will help me, you know, tempt more fish as I'm going through two different strike zones, as I'm going out deeper and then working it in through the shallower ends. See if it attracts any different kind of bite. So we'll see. Let's see if we can land something on this today. Let's try over here a little bit. We've worked this area pretty good. Let's try out this way. I still see my line pulling out, so I'm kind of waiting until it stops. There we go. We hit bottom. Well, I mean, you basically got two baits out there, two different hooks. I mean, you got, I guess, double the opportunity, I would assume. Hopefully it doesn't confuse the fish. Oh, it just pulled. There we go. Got our first one, guys. Let's see which one they bit. Ah, it's a nice, decent little bass here. Looks like he hit the minnow there. It's a nice one to start the day. Yeah, he ate the minnow. Now I got two hooks. He swallowed that thing. Oh, and he slipped out of my hand. Come here, buddy. Let's not. Come here. Whoa. Come here. Settle down. He swallowed that thing. Oh, not too bad. Just right in the top there. Come here. Ah, he wanted that worm. Or not that worm, that little minnow. There we go. We got it out. Come here. There we go. There you go, guys. That little rig worked. I mean, he bit the shad, but we got one right off the bat there. Little guy, but he's a chunky one like most of the ones here. So hopefully my camera's in a good angle, wearing it on my head here. But there's the first one hooked by Hurley today. Thank you. All right, and that was on the top one. Now we got a nice tangle here. I'm gonna have to untangle all this. Well, now I move back to the back part of my pond. Familiar pond spot for most of you guys who've seen me fish here a lot. We were up in the front there for the first hour from about 10 to 11. It's now 11 o'clock, just after. So now I'm back over in my normal little spot here. And we're going to try to see if these cameras will last us another hour. I'm sticking with that setup I had in the beginning. We're going to see if we can get at least one more bass and find out what they're biting on this new setup. So we'll try working this whole back area here really good. As tempted as I am to want to catch a bluegill and throw it out on a bobber, we're not doing that today. I only brought the one pole and the one setup, so we're dedicated to just doing this right now. I only got a few more episodes left to do here in Phoenix. I think we got Queen Creek and the two out here where I live in Maricopa. You guys have definitely seen this Pecana Park a lot, but we're gonna finish up those last 3 episodes here probably by the end of the month if we can, before the end of the month. And then if you guys there's a few more that I might want to go back. Oh, we got him. Oh no, he had it. He was running with it. See, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and we just had one take off with it. But I was going to say, there's a few of those parks I think I'd like to go back and hit again. And if there's any ones you guys want me to go back and do again, I would definitely be up for going back and giving them a second shot. Yeah, we had something just grab it and run with it for a second, and then it fell off. So that's a good sign. It looks like they grabbed the minnow because he's pulled off the hook. So that one went for the minnow. They almost pulled him off there, if you can see that. I don't know how the angle of my camera is right now, but they pulled him almost off down there. So let's get him back up. So that's another one that went for the minnow. Freaking bugs. Oh, we got him. Oh, he's swimming right at us, but we got one. I don't want to lose the hook set. Oh, there he is. See? I don't know if you guys saw that jump. I might have been looking up. Alright, so we got another one. And this guy, same thing. He just fell off, but he was on the shad. So, second one there. Hooked by Hurley on the shad. So far, it's been all shad. Alright, I'm going to switch up that bottom one for something different. Alright guys, we're going to step it up a notch. I just picked these up last night. Some chigger claw, 4-inch pumpkin green flake power bait ones. They're only 4-inch long. So let's try these. Throw them a little different presentation. I don't think we have any crawdads in here, but that's kind of what it looks like. Got some big claws on there. Let's give them something different to look at. See if that makes a difference. Basically the same color, like a green pumpkin. So we got the contrasting colors between the white and black minnow versus the green pumpkin on the bottom. So we got two different colors. So I want that contrast. And then we'll see if that little chigger thing does anything. The other camera died. I was worried that would happen. I don't know if it caught that, but I just switched over to this chigger claw, and first, maybe the third or fourth cast, straight out here to the middle on the drop, I got hammered. It wasn't a very big trout, wasn't a very big bass, but I caught one on this, so it worked. And I was worried that happened, that my camera would die because it's on my head and I can't see the battery and it's getting hot. And that's exactly what happened when I checked it afterwards. So I don't know if it caught any of that. So you might have to take my word for it. But we got two on that top minnow. And then once I switched to that chigger claw, probably like the third cast or so. Oh, wait, we just got another one. Look at that. I don't know what he's on, but we just got another one. But we got one on the chigger claw last time, so let's see what this is. Hopefully the camera's still rolling. He feels pretty good. Let's see what we got. Oh, yep. Oh, he's a good fighter. Come on. Let's see which one he took. He took the chigger claw too. So that's two in a row. Once I switched to that, this is a pretty good one for this pond. Yeah, that's a fat boy from. Ow! I grabbed my own hook. Hold on. Hold on. Ow. I hooked myself. Okay. That's the fun thing about using two hooks. Alright. Let's see if we can get this out of him real quick. Nice little side hook there. And I got myself side hooked in the hand. But that's two in a row. This guy is way bigger than the first one, so. But I'm glad it happened. Hopefully this camera's still recording. But that's on that trigger claw. Look, he ate the claws right off that thing. They're gone now. But look, that's a chunky one. That's the biggest one of the day. Big fat boy hooked by Hurley. But yeah, it worked. We got two on the bottom and one on the top set up. So thank you. The big boy's been hooked by Hurley, and I hooked myself right in my hand here with the Dropshot hook. So I don't know how much we got left on this battery. but maybe I'll grab another one and we'll get back to it, because that's 2 in a row casted right out to the middle where they nailed that chigger claw, I'm probably saying that damn thing wrong, on the drop, and he shredded the claws right off that thing. So let's see how long this camera will last and see if we can't land more. So far today we got 2 on this one. Once I switched to it, within the last 5 to 10 minutes, this chigger claw pumpkin green flake, and we got 2 on the minnow. So just be careful when you're pulling your line up. I forgot I had 2 hooks there, and I got myself hooked nastily in my hand while he was fighting. I thought I was going to rip my hand open. Alright, so this guy, I basically, the claws come tied together, just pop them apart, and then just run them down the hook as far as you can, pretty much, to get them to that hook. We want that to pop out probably right about here on his head. That's pretty good. And then I'm just pulling him back. On this particular hook I have this Eagle Claw weighted extra wide gap. I'm just pulling him down past there so that he's looking just like that. And I'm using him on the bottom as my weight on the drop shot, and then I have the minnow on the top. So that's been fun. Never caught one. I just bought those last night when I was going to get my bold bluegills from Walmart. I kind of went a little crazy and bought about 5 or 6 packages of stuff that I want to try, and I got a new bag just for putting my soft plastics in, because I got so many damn soft plastics now. I mean, seriously, like when I started this channel, I didn't even have a soft plastic. I've never fished soft plastics. It was just not something I ever did, and then I wasn't catching anything. Did a bunch of videos, like I searched a bunch of videos on trying to catch bass and get better, and everything was about the soft plastics. So that's when I learned how to do the drop shot and other things, and since then it's been working great. Now I'm a soft plastic believer. But those two I just caught on that chigger claw were on the drop. As soon as it hit and it was going down, before I could even, oh, something's taking it. Oh, right there. Oh, damn, I'm just killing him now that I put that chigger claw on there. Oh, he's got some spunk in him. Come here. And I just realized this still has my 8-pound test on here. Oh, it's another decent sized one on the chigger claw again. They are liking this chigger claw. Look at that. Nice. That's another decent one on the chigger claw. Another big boy for my pond. Come here, buddy. Come here. Let me see if I can get him without getting hooked here. Ah, there we go. Look at that, guys. Another decent one on the chigger claw. Right on the top there. Quick. Another decent fat one. Hopefully the camera's still recording. That's 3 in a row. That's a decent one right there on that chigger claw. Nice big mouth. Nice healthy looking boy. Thank you. Another one hooked by HURLEY. And that, again, since we switched to that chigger claw, it has just been slaying them. My gosh, that's like 3 in 10 minutes. Holy cow. They're loving that thing. I never use those here because I don't believe we have any crawdads here, but damn, they are loving that. Once I switched off that Tube Z TRD and put that trigger claw on there, bam, it's just been hammering them. And they've been, the first one was small. I don't think you guys are going to see that because my camera died. But these second 2, oh, we just got hit again. Those second 2 were nice for my pond. Those are like on the bigger side. I just had a nice tug on that first cast. Something popped it on the way down. I think when I first started my channel, I used to film like this on my head a little bit until I got the chest cam. I'll know when the battery's dead because we'll probably hook into another fish. And the battery will probably die. So you guys are just gonna have to take my word for it. I'm just glad I caught 2 more after I told you I got one, so you guys saw that it was working. And those were the 2 better. Oh, we just got another one right there. All right. Oh, and look, he's on the minnow. So there we go. 3 for 3 on each one. We got 3 on the minnow and 3 on the rage claw. Well, I call it a rage claw, but you know, the chigger claw. Come here. Alright. Yeah, nice side hook there. So that was on the minnow. My finger's bleeding. Come here. Oh, this hook's in there a little pretty good there. Come on. Alright, I gotta like kind of lay my pole down. I'm trying to hold the pole and get the hook out, and that's kind of being a pain in the butt, so. Oh, there we go. Hey, come here. Hey, another one that's just gonna jump right in off the wall. So there you go. But that was on the minnow. So we got 6 today in 2 hours. 3 on the minnow and 3 on the chigger claw. So that's been fun. Probably the most fun I've had in a while. So while we still have camera life, let's keep going. Like I said, I wanted to come over here and try to try this side where they hadn't seen this setup, and we got one. I think was it first or second cast there maybe. So try this, you know, if you have a Ned rig already. They say to use a Ned rig on the bottom, but I didn't have a Ned rig set up, so I was thinking about either using like a jig, and I didn't have any really good jig hooks. They're all smaller ones for like crappie and crap. So the best weighted hook I had was this eagle claw in my bag, so I just kind of rigged it up. Oh, we just got another one. Look at that. Oh, I just rigged it up with that eagle claw because it was the only weighted hook I had. And man, we're slaying them right now. Oh, there we go. Hopefully that showed up. That's why I did the head cam, so you guys could get some good jumps here. Oh, he's taking off. Come here. Oh, he fell off. He fell off right there. But look at that, guys. We're just slaying them right now. I couldn't quite tell which one he was on. I think it was the minnow. But man, that's fun. I think that's like 2 in a row there. Let's keep it going. I'm going to keep working some new shoreline here. They haven't seen this from me here, so they're seeming to like this right now. So I was kind of losing my train of thought there. So I had that weighted eagle claw, extra wide gap hook with the 1/8 ounce on it, and I decided I'll just use that, tie that on there. Oh, we just got another little hit. And I thought I'd just use that on there, because that's all I had. So sometimes you just gotta improvise, guys. It worked. Let's drop that in and see how we're looking on the camera. Hey, we're still recording, and we're all twisted, but let's see if we can get another one. Like I said, I hope this camera's at a good angle. I don't know. Hopefully I don't get back and it all looks like horrible, because we've caught some nice fish today. And I'll link this guy's video. I think it's the bearded, I forget. It's bearded something, but I'll link him. He's got a small channel, and he was talking about having a rough time catching bass, and was switching between a drop shot, I think, and a Ned rig, and then just decided to combine the two, and we got another one. Oh man. And so I decided to try it. Oh, look at this, man. It is slaying. Holy cow. I wish I had more batteries on me. Oh, he kind of jumped, little guy. He went for the minnow. He's not going anywhere. He's nicely top hooked there. Come here. Don't hook me with my other hook. Oh, you almost did. Hey. How come the fish don't cooperate, guys? If I just cooperate, we can get them back in the water quicker. There we go. Little guy, probably one of the smaller ones of the day. Cute little healthy fat guy. Thank you. Another one hooked by HURLEY. Man, I just want to keep going. This is crazy. This is crazy. Well, as expected, my battery did die. We just got another one on the rage claw, the chigger claw. Just got another one. Smaller guy, but nice looking bass. So on that new setup, worked great today, guys. Try it. Do a little Ned rig or a bottom little hook like that, a weighted hook. throw something down there like a little crawdad or a little grub or something on the bottom to use as your weight, so you're running 2 through there, and it worked amazing.